Yeah, hello everyone. This video was supposed to come out weeks ago, but to waste less time, let's dive right into it. Just like cooking, you gotta grab all your ingredients. You have a total of 6 characters in your party, 3 in the front, vanguard, and 3 in the back. Now what I'm about to say is a reference to the last video, so if you haven't watched it, please go watch it. Ideally, you want to have at least 1 attacker, 1 breaker, and 1 healer in your team. Having a blaster is good for damage reader for your attackers. I mean, unless you have an SSK and a Byakuo, then they may as well become an attacker at this point. Having a buffer or debuffer will change the tide depending if you're lacking damage or not, or if you just want a lot of damage for nuke. Defender is good for tanking enemy hit, could combo well with healer. But I'm gonna be real here, if you need a defender, I'm pretty sure you're fucked at that point. I mean, why need defense when you can just, do damage? Remember that attribute is very important in battle, so pick accordingly. Next thing you can do is split up different attributes per type. Remember that there's 3 main attributes, hit, slash, and sudden. Side attribute, elemental, is a plus but not necessarily. Except for some cases, you'll understand later. Now remember, you can set up your team however you like. This is just a suggestion, so don't roast me about it. Now that you got all your ingredients, it's time to prep them. Level up your character. No shit, you gotta level up to use them. If you level a character up, it's set between all styles, so you don't have to worry about re-leveling them up, because it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Leveling up the style is important if you want your character to do something in life. The thing is, this does not get carryover, you need to level up style individually. If you want to farm for the Wire, just do Subtle Run or AFK farming, or just play the game honestly. Now you may be wondering, what is Subtle Run? You basically just pick a non-stamina cost dungeon and just run them over and over without resetting. For AFK farming and you also want to farm Wire, try to find a round that you can beat under 1 minute and 20 seconds. That's the perfect time for you to set the AFK timer. Not only that, be sure to AFK farm every time you're not playing the game because you also gain a lot of XP out of it. I mean, why grind for XP yourself when you can just have the game do it for you, Other material you can find in prison battle in their own area. Once you learn a skill of a certain style, you can carry them over to other style, except for some of them, because they're only exclusive for that style. For example, regular SS Ruka all cannot be carried over to Fire Ruka. You can buy booster chips from Mary Store. Some boosters are best depending on your character type. For example, some boosters boost damage HP, which fit well with attacker, and some are great against DP, which is good for your breaker. Not only that, boosters also have extra slot for your chips. Chips is just more extra buff, be sure to equip them in your booster. Since there are quite a bit of chips and booster, there's no way in how I'm gonna be able to explain all of them, so just look them up. You can gain accessory in accessory dungeon or clock tower. Well, clock tower is not really that good for farming, but it's something. In order to unlock higher accessory dungeon, you gotta speedrun memory labyrinth as much as you can. Not only that, this will unlock high prison battle difficulty for better reward. When you get those accessories, please don't just unga bunga equip them. Some fit better for different character type. So are only exclusive for that character, or sometimes a specific style only. Now here's the fun part. Combat. That's what we all want to hear. You can switch around as much as you can during your turn. This allows you to have different character setup for shield break or damage or whatever comp you're doing. The position who attack first is from left to right, except any skill that deal with healing and buff, then they will perform first regardless of the position. You are allowed to set a character to have auto skill on or off depending on what you want, basically only using the skill when they have enough SP. You can only set this up when you're in manual mode, then you turn on auto mode afterward. There's 2 types of auto. Normal, which is regular auto attack. Once the SP reach a certain point, then your character uses that skill. Full. It's basically the same thing as the normal one, except you get to use every skill, including the limited usage one. Be careful with auto mode. Not all content can be cleared easily with auto mode on, so sometimes stop being lazy and go manual. Overdrive mode. Basically just 1 click and you let all your characters smack everyone. You can store up to 3 charge and it gives extra turn and SP depending on the charge. Not only that, it also boosts all of your character damage. If you use overdrive in dungeon, then it will not cost energy to fight, and if you have 0 energy, then your HP will not be reduced per turn. Now this is very important, so please listen to this carefully. Beware of your enemy attribute, they will tell you on screen. Never let your character into break state. There's no healer can restore your DP again, and there will be no HP recovering. If one of your character die, it's an insta game over. This game is quite punishing when it comes to character dying. Now that you learned the basic, why don't you just go out and play the game? Highly recommended. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to go and ask in the Discord server, or you can join my Discord server and ask me there. One of the two work. If you want to see more content like this, slap the like button, slap the subscribe. Not, well, do like too, but subscribe. Yeah, subscribe.